Over the next 2 weeks, we'll be exploring the amazing country of Croatia, as well as the nearby Balkan region.
This is our 7th annual Thanksgiving family vacation, and in addition to Rebecca, Jordan, and myself, we're joined by my mom, my uncle and aunt Bill and Barbara, and my cousin Kelly.
Join us as we road trip across the entire country on this epic adventure. Don't forget to subscribe so you stay tuned for the entire series. We are starting off this morning with a stroll through the neighborhood and city center of Split. It's really fun to see all the different old buildings. We're grabbing some coffee and some pastries, and then we'll show you around.
What we're really here for is Diocletian's palace. That kind of encompasses all of the main central part of the old Split area here. So there are 4 walls that surround it and a lot of sights to see on the inside. So we're going to walk you through that this morning.
It's so cool to look around at all the different columns and see all the little details on them and all the different statues, like the Sphinx here that apparently came straight from Egypt. Maybe they stole it. I don't know.
You know that was stolen.
Okay. But apparently they used to have 12 of these sphinxes that they took from Egypt and only 1 remains. But even just looking at all the other animals and statues is so cool. There's just so much detail on every pillar.
I did probably what's not enough research this morning just to figure out a little bit of what this is. From what I read, Diocletian was a Roman emperor, I think around the 1400s, and so invaded the Split here in Croatia, built this entire palace, and subsequently was killed. I think he was killed? I need to do some more research. I'll follow up. Anyways, has this giant space. Split sort of developed around the area and maintained what is all of the old palace and stone walls, and obviously it wasn't until later they deemed this a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
For all you Game of Thrones fans, this is where Daenerys chained up for dragons. Pretty cool. You can imagine it now. Kyle, add the edits in of the dragon standing right on my hand. Thank you.
Oh, I do, because I have to hold it above my head.
Yeah. He goes like this.
Creep.
Jordan's much handsomer.
He has no teeth, smiles with his head down.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
He's really cute.
To visit some of these inside spaces, you do need to have a ticket. They have a few ticket groups here in the off season. The only one open was the green ticket, which gives us access to the treasury, which we're gonna go into here shortly, the cathedral, as well as the bell tower. It was 12 euros.
Along with all of the architecture, there are several museum areas that you can go in so you can learn more about the buildings and how it was made. Right now we're in the treasury, exploring what that is. We've made our way into St. Domnius Cathedral, and it is so cool seeing how intricate the details of the dome are. We are going to climb to the top of the bell tower. It is 60 meters high. I'm gonna have my little weight vest here, so I'm really gonna get my workout in this morning. 180 stairs, and Kelly's already told us that they are very tall, although she is very short.
360 stairs from Kelly. All right, dude.
You ready, Jordan?
Stair time.
You ready to listen to Mom huff and puff?
You got any smiles for the camera? Any smiles? Any smiles? Starting to get there easily. We have to just show you the quick clip of Kelly talking about how many stairs she climbed at Machu Picchu, because we make fun of it every time we're climbing any stairs. Roll the clip, roll the clip.
With the short legs, I'm taking twice as many steps as everybody else, and it's half my height. These are pretty tall, I'm not gonna lie.
As we're climbing the bell tower, I got an excuse to give you some info to give myself a rest. Found out a little bit more, scratch anything we said we knew about this guy, Diocletian, because we really didn't know anything. Turns out he was alive in the 3rd and 4th century, and the palace here is actually his retirement home. So we mentioned he was an emperor of the Roman Empire, and this is where he went after he concluded his rule, or maybe like just towards the end of it, he moved over from Rome. I could see retiring to the sea here. All right, now I'm just falling behind.
The top of the bell tower is well worth the steps because you have 360 views of all the red tiled roofs and the ocean and the mountains. Stunning up here.
Spent a lot of time up there taking some photos and appreciating the view. Now we're headed down.
Everyone, don't forget to look at the bells this time because this is a bell tower. They're at the bottom.
What? How are the bells not at the top? Oh, they are at the bottom. Gate number 3 is the Iron Gate. None of these names are really helpful because all the gates are missing. You have the iron, gold, silver, and brass. And we haven't seen a single gate yet.
As always, we are loving the narrow streets in the old town. It's so fun to meander through all the little tight corridors. You'll notice behind me there's a lot of wooden beams crossing over in between the two buildings, and if you look closely they're almost leaning in towards each other, so I think they put that up to keep them from collapsing on top of the walkway.
The final gate, in no particular order, is the Golden Gate, which I think is the most constructed. Also still gateless, so I kind of have an argument there, but it's fine. They don't leave the gold there. I think from here, we're going to make our way back to our Airbnb for a little bit of a break before continuing our Split tour this afternoon. Next stop for the afternoon is here at the Klis Fortress. So far, I know it's a Game of Thrones filming location, but I don't want to reduce things in Croatia to Game of Thrones because they probably get enough of that, so I'll figure out some more facts for you.
But the view from up here is spectacular. You have the ocean and the mountains and all the trees changing colors. Oh, it's gorgeous. All right, let's go check out the inside.
Kelly, they got your cannon here. Cannon. Kelly. Come on, give us a demonstration.
Get in the thing.
I don't even know how to use a cannon.
Just like that. Don't worry, I learned some facts. Fortress was built by the Venetians in the 17th century. I'm gonna go out on a bold claim that they did it up here on the hill because you can see the water and the ocean very clearly from here. So that mini cannon must have done some damage long range.
I knew you were going to
Yes!
guess who I loved.
I'm glad it was you.
Yeah, fortresses, castles, old ruins, they're just playgrounds for adults and they're so fun to explore.
I've already failed you. The date I shared earlier was apparently about a specific section of the fort. This place was dated as far back as the 2nd century BC. So it's been a strategic spot for many years now.
One thing we've noticed about Croatia is that they have some really cool soccer field locations. First, we had the one by the lake in the old, what was that, cathedral? Castle?
Trogir.
In Trogir. And now we have one right down here below this fortress. We have now come to the Game of Thrones spot.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum.
And we had to look up what scene it actually is because we can't remember, but it's a pretty cool fortress behind us, huh?
Another fun fact here about the Klis Fortress is it is said to be unconquerable because they don't, I'm realizing you're in the sun, they don't have any recorded instances of it being captured. Based on the location, I think that makes sense. Supposedly we can add dragons to our photo like this guy, but here's what we got. All right, we might have figured it out. We might just be looking like idiots. Actually, it's definitely the second one. It says it's going. Kelly, what's your take on
there
the
you
Game of
go.
Thrones photo?
It's amazing, but we've been doing this for 20 minutes and we've only gotten 2 good photos, I think.
They're
So
not
even good.
Now point and make a scary face.
The audio.
Now look toward me.
Bill, you're such a dork.
Put down your phone. No. Hide it. Now kind of like look at me scared a little bit. Face a little bit toward me. Barbara, gotta look up and
Take the photo.
My favorite was Mega's. Honestly, that one picture moment was worth the 10 euros that it cost to get in here. Good thing we're the only ones in this place. Can you fit? No.
Jordan, my boy Jordan.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
You could have made it.
In my prime, I would have been in there, but
That's Jordan.
got a little extra package.
Officially made it to the top of the fortress. This place was bigger than we expected.
I'm sure you're sick of us saying it in videos, but another great reason to visit in the shoulder season. We saw maybe 2 other couples here this whole time, so we've been able to explore and wander around all on our own.
Gonna venture off from here. I think we have one last stop for the day, or maybe we don't. As you can see, we did not make it to our final stop, which was intended to be a sunset at the beach on the coast along Split. But the road going through the park was closed, and we didn't expect that. We were cutting close on time anyways.
Hopefully we can give you a glimpse of that. Hopefully we'll make it over there at some point, but if not, we got to enjoy sunset from our backyard while doing laundry.
Hey, that can be a highlight sometimes too.
That is the end of our adventure here in Split.
We're gonna grab some dinner and continue our Croatian adventures tomorrow, so be sure to subscribe to stay with us on the next adventure.
Bye!